This is a short history of why my wife's picture right here, Darla Sis Siemens, Hennessy, has these Beanie Babies beside her. She was a fabulous Beanie Baby collector. She also loved chickens, and so she has a big ceramic chicken, about 18 inches tall, that she wants her ashes to be buried in.
No, everyone thought it was kind of ugly. It's kind of tacky. But Grandma loved her chicken, which is actually a rooster.
So that's a whole different story of going back to Iowa and taking the ceramic chicken with ashes to be buried in the Dysart, Iowa cemetery. We've had a hard time convincing the lady who runs the cemetery that we want to bury a chicken in her grave spot.
You can't just bury the chicken itself because I guess it could wear down and break, and they don't really want that to happen. So we ended up just getting this gigantic steel toolbox basically. And so we're gonna put the chicken in there, put a little bit of padding around it, then put it in the box, and that's what we're gonna bury her in.
Because I'll tell you what, trying to find a box was not easy. It's gotta be like watertight, and I mean, who thinks of a toolbox for your truck to bury somebody in? But that's the little wandering road we took to get to this magnificent piece.
Alright, so where did she get the chicken?
Big Lots.
Still has a tag.
Tag doesn't look like it's from Big
It says
Lots.
$143, 20-inch rooster. She was proud of
Is it on sale?
savings. Yes. That was a $140 earn, but that's not what she paid for it.
143. A rooster.
Get a fresh.
That's exactly what you'd say. It's $143. That's not why I paid for it. Certainly, I got the maximum deduction.
We need to get a stake to stick in the ground that will hold this.
I can bring one tomorrow. I have one.
Right. One that can.
She's not gonna have a headstone until November.
That's perfect.
First layer of epoxy there holding it, and then it's sitting on a Fiesta-ware plate, which was one of her other passions.
God damn, I hate to lose that Fiesta-ware plate.
There goes the set.
With all that experience, the Fab Four needed just one team to
So I'm just here to talk a little bit about my grandma. All happy things, because I feel if we were gonna gather and talk, that's what she would want it to be of.
I always joked with her about growing up and having everything that she ever wanted. And she laughed and she said, "Oh no," she said, "I wanted a pony." I said, "Well, where would you put a pony in the apartment?" "I'd find a place."
One of the best things she liked to do is drive around in her convertible. And then, where's Tessa? Somebody wrecked the convertible. I never got her another one. One was enough.
Finally, I want to talk about the most amazing quality that my grandma had, starting with some words, again, that might be repeated today, that she said shortly before her death. "Listen, now when I die, I want you to be happy. None of this sadness." And that pretty much sums up how Grandma was. So let's all remember Grandma fondly. When we hear the wind chimes and the small things in life and see little figurines and Beanie Babies, let's remember her. Let's find joy in those things. Let's not take life too seriously. Let's just be ourselves, and let's say shit when the occasion calls for it. And let's do our best to make those around us happy.
Worked out pretty well. I was a little worried about the chicken being fragile, but I
think it's still intact.
it's 100% intact. We could have had a rollover car accident. Probably would have been fine.
Good thing I wasn't driving.
Oh, no offense.